Hey everyone, welcome back to your 30-day Pilates journey. It is day 15, our halfway mark, and today we are working on the 100 mat. The 100 is everyone's favorite Pilates exercise. Just kidding. But it is an essential Pilates exercise that helps you warm up the body and gets your blood circulating. So we're going to go over a few ways to, one, prepare for the exercise, and also to make it a little bit more fun and spice it up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get started lying down on your back. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, and then I'm actually going to have you step your feet down on the floor. So from here, we're going to go back to our container practice when we were practicing our tiny little head lifts. So we're going to do that, just lifting your head off of the mat, keeping your eyes straight ahead, and then lowering the head down. We're going to call this our head lift number 1. So do that a couple more times, lifting off. And what are we doing here? We're not really engaging the abdominals too much. We're kind of just letting the head come up to the level of the body. We'll do that one more time. Number 1, we lift, and then we'll lower all the way down. So we're just building up our curl up, which is the position our upper body takes in the 100. Now let's do that again. We're going to take our number 1 head, just lifting, eyes stay forward, or eyes stay straight ahead. And then we're going to spin our head on its axis, looking forward and down at our hip creases. And now this is my neck only, so I didn't really curl up from my breastbone or my rib cage at all. I'm just working my neck. Now go ahead and unspin the head so you're looking straight up towards the ceiling, and then lower your head down. Now look from side to side, because it's really honestly not the most comfortable thing to do, but we must. Let's do that one more time. So we'll lift number 1 head. Number 2 head is that spin looking forward. We'll undo it, looking upward, unspinning, and then lowering the head down on 2. Look from side to side. Now we're going to add number 3, which is the curl of our head of our shoulders forward and lifting off of the mat from the tips of our shoulder blades. So first we pick up the number 1. We're really breaking it down. We'll spin forward, number 2, and then we'll curl up head, neck, and shoulders, number 3. And that feels a little bit more comfortable now, just because gravity is working to our advantage. The top of the head now should be almost pointing straight up towards the ceiling. And now go ahead and undo that step by step. We'll uncurl number 3, unspin number 2, drop the head number 1. Let's do that one more time just to get those details in. I love the details. Number 1, lift. Number 2, spin. Number 3, curl. And then you're in your upper body 100 position. All you need to do now is float your arms a couple of inches, and we'll begin to pump the arms up and down. Let's take 3 breaths in. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale. And exhale, 3, 4, 5, in with the air, and out with the air, and in with the air, and out with the air. Hold it there. I'm pretty sure that was 5 breaths. I'm sorry, I know I said 3. And we'll uncurl, unspin, and unlift. Look from side to relax your neck. Amazing. So now we're going to work with the leg position. So I want you to pull up into your waist, put on that tight jacket, lift your legs into tabletop position. This is kind of your level number 1. You can bring the knees in further if it feels more comfortable. Level number 2 with the legs is lifting them straight up to the sky. And then number 3 is lengthening the legs away as far as you can go. And you'll notice that my back is flat here, so I'm not lifting my head. And I'm just going to lower my legs down to my point of control right before I start to feel my back maybe arch a little bit at the low part. Now I'm just going to reach my fingertips forward towards the front edge of my mat. My abdominals are working hard. Lift my arms up an inch. My arms get longer. My tight jacket is a little bit tighter. And then I'll start to pump my arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more breaths, big deep breaths. Exhale, in with the air and out with the air. 3, 4, 5, holding there. Now I'll unwind, lifting the legs to the ceiling, bending the knees in, and then setting them down on the floor. So those are all choices that you can make for your 100 position. Now we're gonna work towards the ideal. So we'll bring the knees in to start. Number 1, head lift. Number 2, head spin. Number 3, curl. Legs reach to your working position. This can be tabletop, up to the sky, out to 45 degrees, or anywhere from there to 2 inches off the mat. That's your super advanced position. I'm going to pick about here for mine, and we'll pump the arms. 4 more breaths in. 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale. And exhale, 3, 4, 5, inhale. And exhale, 3, 4, 5, one more breath. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go ahead and hug your knees all the way in. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. Now traditionally we do that 10 breaths, 10 pumps per breath, 100 pumps, and that's why it's called the 100. Go ahead and rock and roll up to sit. I hope you're feeling nice and warm. And then we're just going to take the feet and step them on the mat. From here, I want you to reach your arms forward, and then we'll go ahead and round through your spine. We'll take it back. We're just going to get a little bit of movement in here into our half roll down, pulling low abdominals in, and then diving over, reaching nose to knees. Stay rounded. We'll take it back a couple more times. Rounding forward, pulling that tailbone under, under, and then exhaling over, nose to knees. One more time because this feels oh so good. And now we'll take it back maybe to the small of the back here. I'm going to have you hold. We're going to lift the right arm up, bicep to ear. Hold it 3, hold it 2, hold it 1. Send that right arm forward. Take the left arm up, hold it 3, hold it 2, hold it 1. Send that arm forward. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Hold it 3, hold it 2, hold it 1. Now roll down with control. Keep those arms lifted as much as you can, all the way back until you're flat on your mat with knees bent. Now let's just reverse, lifting head, neck, and shoulders, rolling up through the spine, trying to keep it nice and smooth, diving nose over to your knees. And as you roll down, I want you to keep your biceps to your ears, your biceps glued towards your ears. And we'll take it down with control. One more roll up here, all the way through the spine, and round it over. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and just stack your spine up, drop the arms. Now let's flip to face down. And then we'll go ahead and just take your arms long by your sides as your nose hovers an inch off the mat. So from our back body mat yesterday, we're just going to kind of squeeze the legs and then lift those toes up off the mat, reach them out as long as you can, and we'll come into a little lift of the chest. Your eyes are kind of pointed straight forward and down towards the front edge of your mat. And now with palms facing upward towards the sky, lift your arms a couple of inches and we'll begin to pump them up and down. Super straight elbows. Breathe in and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. 3, 4, 5. Keep that going and see if you can make those pumps a little bit bigger, a bit more vigorous. And out with the air, and inhale and exhale. Fan that flame with those hands and exhale. Feel those arms get a nice burn. 2 more breaths here. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. One more breath in and last breath out, and rest it down. Now go ahead and sit back into a child's pose here. Anytime you do extension work through your back, you'll want to just take a nice counter stretch and a round spine. And you're all set for day 15. Halfway mark, done and dusted. I will see you on the mat tomorrow for day 16. Bye for now.